Excuse me. My throat is hurting a little bit today. It feels better than yesterday. It started yesterday where I felt like the back of my throat was hurting a little bit. I was talking to my cousin Joanne, and we always have great conversation. It was cracking up and realized while I was laughing, I was tasting a little bit of blood. So I was like, uh-oh, we have a little bit of problem. I'm not running a fever. Um, so I have not reached out to the doctor yet. I'm trying to see if I can handle this myself. Also, my doctor gave me medication for my mouth sore that I just keep forgetting to pick up. Well, the first time I went to go get it was not ready, and then I forgot about it. It is not, I shouldn't laugh, but I forgot about it, and I was in the area, and I told myself I was going to get it, and I ended up doing other things, and I forgot. Um, but I have not experienced mouth sore like I did with the first go around of this new chemo treatment. So I've been good, but just out of the blue. Yesterday, just the back of my throat started hurting, and it's been a week since I had my last chemo treatment, a week and a day that I had my last chemo treatment. So I barely spoke to anyone yesterday and just rest my throat. So I'll probably end up doing the same, doing this video, but I'm probably end up doing the same today. Limit the amount of people I talk to today and just try to rest. Um, just rest my throat and probably do like smoothies and whatnot today. Um, Another medicine I keep forgetting to pick up, or I don't know if I can't really call it medicine, is magnesium with 2 magnesium fluid. End up getting a call from the nurse saying it's just not cutting it. I'm now going to have to take um, 1 magnesium pill every day to hopefully help with my levels. And I keep forgetting. I keep I keep forgetting to pick up magnesium. It's as if they mention it to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll get it, and I go about life and just it's like I forgot I had the conversation. Um, but I forgot to pick up magnesium as well. And I was at the store because they told me I'd get over the counter. I just forgot. Lucky enough for me, I happen to remember when I went to my neighbor house, um, and they happened to have magnesium, so they gave me a bottle, so I have enough to last until I remember to get my I remember to get my own. Thank goodness for my neighbors. Oh my gosh, I completely adore them. They mowed my lawn. Um, they mowed my lawn, which I'm completely thankful and grateful for because my yard looked like it was beginning to look like a forest. So they handled that part. And then they fussed at me for taking out my trash in my recycle bin, which took a toll on me. Um, so they fussed at me about that. So they're gonna handle that. So yeah, I'm really thankful and grateful. It's so early. I know you guys have no idea what time it is, and I probably will post this video much later. But it's so early. I'm so over waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I swear, if I was in the countryside somewhere, you will be hearing the chickens and the roosters talking to me. I have no idea why I keep waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. There are days I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not a morning person. I'm one of those people. I'm not a morning person. Um, I'm more like, don't talk to me in the morning until I have had something in my system. Yeah, this is so not right, so not funny that I keep waking up early. So I'm a bit out of it, um, and I can't fall back asleep, and my throat hurts. So, perfect way to kick off the morning. But back to my neighbors. So, I've been on this cat kit for a couple of weeks now, maybe a month. I don't even know. But I really want a cat. I don't know why, but I really, really want a cat. And I came close to getting one. I came close to getting a kitten, which I was super duper excited about. And I was at the store. My mom was with me, and I'm getting a kitten. And my mom bust all of my bubbles. Just went in and just popped every single one of them, and talked me out of getting a kitten, which I was sad. I was sad because I really, really want a cat. Um, but she had to let me know that the leather couch that I'm so fond of, and I feel like I went through hell and back to keep it because my ex-boyfriend wanted to take it. And the day he moved out back in March, I had like shortness of breath. All my levels were low. I was dizzy and I'm arguing to keep this couch. Yeah, I was a hot mess that day. Just like 4 days after that day, I had to get a blood transfusion. I couldn't even get chemo because my levels were so badly. When I mentioned minimizing your stress level while while you're going through cancer journey, oh, it is serious to minimize your stress level. That was a hot mess that day. Um, so my mom ended up letting me know that this new kitten will just claw the hell out of my couch, and I was like, yeah, no. Um, Yeah, I'm now emotionally attached to the couch, and I can't have my new kitten just clawing the hell out of my couch. Um, as my mom let me know that the kid will also probably claw like other stuff, like my bed, and probably get to my long dresses and my closets and stuff like that. So when I went to my neighbors to thank them for mowing the lawn, I ended up letting them know how I came close to getting a kitten, and they had to let me know that it was not a good idea, and how kittens are like toddlers, and I will constantly just be after the kitten, like, don't do this, don't do that, don't sit there, don't eat that. Because they said when they had they have two cats, and when one of the cats were a kitten, he was chewing on the electric cord. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I never thought it would be I didn't think it would be a lot of work. I just figured I'll get a cat. Cats tend to chill by themselves, live their best life. I figure it'll be nothing. And they also let me know, as I'm going through this cancer, the last thing I want to be dealing with is with the litter, which I didn't process. I just wanted a cat. So thank goodness for my mom and my neighbor, um, for talking me out of it. I don't know if I'm uh, completely done with this cat kid. So when I'm done with cancer, I'll reevaluate this and see if I want to get a cat. Cause I really want one. I really want one, and my bubbles are popped in every direction. So gotta love my neighbor. I love my neighbor. They promised to cook me dinner one night. Something seafood, which neither one of them eat seafood. Like, my neighbor has to make a seafood dish for something he's doing, so they're gonna make me seafood. So I had to go through this book and choose two. I ended up choosing two type of dish I would like to try. So I really love and adore my neighbors. Um, so I have been I've been working on myself, my energy field. Like I said, it's been like I said in previous videos, it's been a rough one. And sometimes it could be easier to sit and the energy of frustration, sadness, anger. Sometimes it just be easier to sit in those type of energy. And I decided to change it up. I decided it's time to release some of these emotions and get more to positivity. And I'm feeling super duper awesome. Tired, but super duper awesome. So I had to work on the negative energy I had created with the situation that went down um, with my daughter. So I had to work on that energy, and now my daughter and I are in a good place. We had a heart to heart conversation. We are in a good place. Um, at the end of the day, I mean, even though people are like, "Hey, how's your daughter doing?" I'm like, "Oh gosh, her," but at the end of the day, that's my baby girl, or my that's my big baby girl. That's my daughter. I love her to pieces. She could talk my ear off. Oh Lord of mercy, she could talk my ear off. but but that's my baby girl, and I'm looking forward to the awesome person that she will continue to be, and the lessons she'll continue to learn in life. So I will forever love her. She's forever my baby girl, and I am truly thankful and grateful that God blessed me with with such with such an interesting girl. Um, so I've been working on a whole lot of other emotions and releasing that, um, and just just choosing to be in a different place, just choosing to be in a different energetic field, uh, to just get me through the rest of this journey and to get me through everything else that may surface in my life. Um, yeah, I I feel good. I truly feel good, um, because I have a lot of things to be thankful and grateful for, and life, it's you constantly have to remind yourself that, um, even with this cancer journey, I could get so upset or so frustrated, but I constantly have to remind myself that there's a lot of things for me to be thankful and grateful for. Which reminds me, oh my gosh, I forgot, I found a new oncologist. So I'm planning on seeing this new oncologist after surgery, to get a second opinion on what's my next step, whether it's going to be, in case of my current oncologist, I have to do more chemo. So this new one will help me navigate on my next step, second opinion. And I found a surgical doctor. So I will be seeing a surgical doctor in about 2 weeks. So I'm super duper excited about that. Whew, that stress for now is gone. I feel like I could do a little twirl and sing, but I'm limited to certain movements. I get tired easily. But I'm thankful and grateful, at least that part is done. I can scratch that off my list, and now I just need to focus on other things that's on my list, such as try to get some of these bills paid off. Well, in advance, I should say, not all, pay in advance for about 2 to 3 months. Because when I go down for surgery, the last thing I want to do is focus on a bill is due. So I'm trying to get some of these bills paid all the way out until August or September if possible, so I could be stress free and just recover. I think that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for listening. Wishing everyone a great weekend. Take care and be safe.